Hey everybody. So I have a sick 2-year-old and I thought I would pop on real quick and do a class very briefly on what I do when I have a little guy that's sick. And while I was preparing that, I thought, oh man, you know what? I have a couple other things that I could share with you today too. So it's so gorgeous outside. Are you guys enjoying this weather? It's so fantastic here in South Carolina. Okay, so Steven woke up yesterday from a nap. He had a fever, and my go-to for fevers is to, this is what I did. I took an empty peppermint bottle that I had, because we go through peppermint like crazy. And there's already a couple of drops that were in there because it was not a cleaned out bottle. So I added probably about 8 drops of peppermint essential oil. And then I added about 10 drops of frankincense. Those are my go-to oils for fever and headache. I love this blend. Okay, so I put those into my other bottle that was empty already, and I added some V6 carrier oil. You can use grapeseed oil, avocado oil, olive oil, whatever you have on hand, it's fine. And then I rub this, I put a little bit in my hands and I rub it on his feet, put some socks on him, rub it down his spine, and I put it on the lymph nodes, kind of right here in the neck. They were a little bit swollen. I wasn't sure if he was having issues because of his allergies or if he caught a virus again. Stephen has a condition called eosinophilic esophagitis. Thanks, Lisa. And it's an allergic condition. So this time of year, with the pollen the way it is and everything in bloom, I just never know what it is. And he's hands in his mouth saying, "My mouth hurts, Mommy, my mouth hurts." So I am treating him with these things, and then his fever usually within 10 minutes goes down and he feels better. He's a little sluggish. He slept pretty well last night using that. Every time he stirred, I rubbed his feet again and I rubbed his spine again and just carried on with our evening of sleep. This morning he hasn't eaten much and he gets some low blood sugar stuff and can make him gag and that sort of thing. So I added some digize to the little repertoire here of peppermint and frankincense, and what I did is I just dumped a little bit of my diluted oil already in my hand, and I took the digize and I added 2 drops of that, and I just used that when I rubbed his feet and his tummy and his spine a little bit. And honestly, guys, I did this and I put him down for a nap. He fell asleep in 1 minute. That's pretty rare for him. And he's sound asleep. There's been no vomiting. There's been no complaining of anything else. And hopefully we are on the mend. But that is sort of my initial kids are sick, have a fever protocol. Frankincense, peppermint, total bomb. Last night I did put a drop of frankincense just right here on the crown of his head before bed. Just to calm him down and help his immune system to sort of perk up a little bit. So there you go. Sick kid, that's my thing. Okay, so I'm going to get a little personal here. So it's that time of the month, right? And I thought, ladies, I would share with you, this is probably where you guys who joined in are going to turn off. Sorry, it happens. I wanted to share with you 2 things that I've been using that have really changed my world when it comes to PMS and my cycles. After Stephen was born, I started to get these really wicked headaches and hormonal fluctuations that were, they were just sort of robbing me of my daily life. And I heard about this blend, Dragon Time, and I ordered it thinking, we'll see what happens. And then when I got it, I was like, well, if nothing else, it smells really good. I love clary sage, and it has some clary sage in it, fennel, marjoram, lavender, yarrow, and jasmine oil. And I diffuse it and I put some in a roller bottle and I use it when I need it. Well, I woke up this morning with a splitting headache and I didn't even think about what day it was. And I went to the chiropractor, I got adjusted. I still had this terrible headache and came home, and sure enough, here we are. So what I did is I took my Dragon Time and I put it on the areas where my headache starts, which for me is right here. So I usually think it's a tension headache, and it wasn't this time. And then I use the Progressence Plus serum. This stuff is life-changing if you have hormonal fluctuations, if you are menopausal, premenopausal, if you have some difficult time during your cycles. I put 2 drops of this on my lower abdomen once a day and just rub it in. And it is a blend of balsam copaiba, which is one of my favorite oils, sacred frankincense, cedarwood, bergamot, peppermint, and then it has it has clove oil, and then it has wild yam extract, and wild yam has been proven to help with female estrogen issues. So I use this, like I said, once a day, 2 drops. This little bottle is, I don't know, it's under $30, and clearly it will last you forever because there is some carrier oil in here too, so you don't need to dilute this. But this is 0.5 fluid ounces or 15 milliliters. And anyway, so headache, got, this terrible headache. And I realized this morning I hadn't used this, so I put the 2 drops on my abdomen. I rubbed Dragon Time on the occiput area of my scalp, and I within 15 minutes realized I didn't have a headache anymore. So it was definitely a hormonal headache. So these are my friends right here. These are like my best friends certain times of the month. So ladies, highly recommend you try that. And then I just wanted to leave you with a little tip of what I'm diffusing today. Olivia loved it while she was doing school. We have our diffuser next to the computer where the kids do school. And I threw some joy and some valor too into the diffuser. And I love joy. It has jasmine and rose and ylang-ylang and deliciousness. It's just a really florally spring yummy oil. And valor too, I don't know, I think it smells like Flintstone vitamins. But it's really good. But I don't like Valor 2 diffused by itself, so I thought I would combine the two because I didn't sleep great last night because of Steven not feeling well, and I am trying really hard to wake up in the morning and find the joy in my life. It's the whole thing I talked about yesterday with the ULA balance, right? The ULA life, and I feel like if I wake up and I tell myself I'm going to have a good day and I look for all the positive things in my life, and I change my attitude, that I'm going to have a better day, and it's working. But it never ceases to amaze me when we use essential oils that are blends, especially that are made for balancing our lives or for balancing our mind or our body. They really do work, and I loved this combo. I thought it smelled really good, so I wanted to leave you guys with that. Anyway, I am going to leave on that note. I hope you all have a great day. I hope that you have a great Easter season, and the rest of this week is a sorrow but joyful week for us here. And I hope that you all remember to use this time of your lives and this season of Easter to remember just exactly what Christ did for us, and just the amazing life that we have and the sacrifice he made so that we can live a beautiful, humble, terrific life in his presence. So you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. I look forward to seeing you soon, and I will update you on Steven's progress and if I have to change my regimen with any oils that we are using for him. All right, everybody, take care. Thanks.